What's up, everybody? John Eric Polai here with My MMA News, and today's guest will be fighting Jessica Middleton at LFA 152 on February 10th. Pleased today to once again be joined by Dione Barbosa. Dione, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
So, when we just spoke recently, like literally in December 2 months ago after your last fight when you got the win there, you said that the goal for 2023 was to be active. How important was it for you to get this fight booked in February at the start of the new year to really be able to get multiple fights in this year like you want to do?
Yeah, it's so important how I talk to you about like stay more busy. So it was good like begin the year for me. Fighting February, like the beginning of the year can help me for like fight one more time before July. So maybe three more fights this year. So yeah, the year like start awesome for me. This is my goal and start like
And then the
how's
big
like
thing,
I want my plan.
yeah, I was saying one of the things I wanted to ask too about this kind of quick turnaround from December to February too. How's the body feel in there? Because that is a very difficult thing to do to turn it around so quick.
Yeah, it's like so hard because I almost fight July the last year, don't happen. And like I do a lot, like start a lot camp and the fights like don't happen. And I'm still like train, no rest. But I'm like fighter. I'm ready for this. It's normal. You stay with your body like no 100%. But when you go for the fight, you will like stay like 100% for put like all your like work there. So I'm good. I feel good. My body is good. I'm ready for Friday.
Yeah, and I know you're always in the gym working hard, like you were saying there. But let's like training camp, though. I know, again, like I said, always in the gym, always working. But how was camp as you kind of released, specified on one opponent there?
Yeah, the train is good. My camp is good. I have a lot like peoples in the gym help me and make one good plan for this fight. Keep me like ready for fight and train smart for how do you say like I fight like recently, so you need like train more smart, like no injuries for go for the fight, and I can do like my best. So the train like is safe, it's good train, and now it's like nothing changed. I will be there and give my best for this fight.
Now, you posted a video recently on your Instagram of you hitting pads, and I have to say that the stand up is looking very good. I can see a lot of progress in it there. Just talk about that
Yeah,
aspect of the game and how you've been able to adapt to it and just how much more
yeah,
comfortable you are on the stand up part of the game.
yeah. I think like how I say for you, I come to like King's MMA and for become like improve my strike games and my MMA games in one total. So now I feel like more confident. The fight can happen any like strike. I'm confident for like strike, for grappling, for everything. So I feel more confident. And my gym is one Muay Thai is cool, so helped me a lot with this. Chris and Chris' husband Ray. Chris, like I don't need like talk nothing about Chris about strike. So she helped me a lot. So I have one good team with me, good peoples around me for help me with everything. And I feel like I improve a lot my strike game, my MMA game. So I'm good.
And I'm glad that you brought up everything with King's MMA there, because I wanted to ask you a little bit about that. Obviously, when you were making the transition over to MMA, you could have picked anywhere in the world really to go and
Yeah.
train. What was it about King's that made you want to go there? I guess number one, and number two, just what's it been like being able to call that your home gym? Obviously, you're very excited, and like you said, you're seeing a lot of growth in your game since you joined there.
But say again, sorry.
Pretty much what I was saying was, why did you choose to train
Oh,
at King's MMA when you first made the decision to get involved with MMA?
so it's like training and King's MMA, I think is everybody want to be there and train there. To have like good like coach, Rafael Cordeiros, you don't need like I don't need like talk any words about. Everybody saw like his work. Ricardo Testa is my BJJ coach now. So for me, it's like one pressure. I just have one friend and talk with me. My old manager talk with me like, oh Johnny, have like I have one good connection with Kings MMA. If you want to train there, I think it's good for you. It's like I think there have the what you need for your game. So have you are good grappling, but you need like find the balance with your strike, with your MMA games, like fight MMA. So why not do Kings MMA? And for me, it's like I don't need like make choice. I'm like, of course, I want to go there to have like good guys there, like people's like experiment. So I train with Neyman Grace, Benny Dariush, Giga Chikadze. So every single time, every single day inside the gym, I learn something.
All right, so let's talk now about LFA 152 here a little bit. Let's talk about your opponent. Just what have you seen out of her, and what are you expecting on fight night?
I think it was good fight, one good match. She's more striker. She like fight a long time. Is more experienced than me. So I'm excited for this because when I talk about like fight more, is have more like I need more experience inside the gym, inside the cage. So she has a lot. So fight with her, like give me a little bit what I need, like experience inside the cage. No with like anywhere, anyone. Just want people like one lady fight a long time ago. So I'm excited for this.
And you mentioned about wanting that experience and this being a good person to be in there with for the experience. With that being said, what are some of the other goals for 2023? I know we opened up the interview talking about how you want to be active, but outside of that, I mean, like this here, right? Great opportunity to get a massive win and a great promotion like LFA. So, when you look at 2023 as a whole, how do you envision this year playing out?
I can I imagine 2023 one big year for me. I have one big plans. LFA is a good promotion, but I want like go like forward. I want like sign one good one with one big promotion. UFC is like is my goal, of course. So I expect like do like more fights and fight for the belt maybe. Why not? I'm here. And go for like UFC, done white content is my goal. Is my goal go for one like have one big contract. Be I can help like it's hard fight MMA and like make money with fights everything. So you need to stay one like big promotion about like payment everything. So for help me with my career. So I need this, and I think I deserve. I train so hard. I work hard for this. In 2023, I will chase this with all my power.
All right, so you brought up the UFC, and I'm glad you brought that up because I've been covering for the last few years for MyMMA News. I've been on the Dana White Contender Series, usually like the kind of the beat reporter for covering it every week. And one of the things that I've noticed from the show is that they like people that have a resume like yours because you're in LFA, which is a feeder system to the UFC. They really think highly of that promotion. You have the Olympic resume, the connection with Chris Sideboard. Like, there's all these things that they look for. You have all that. So if you're able to go out, you get this win here this upcoming weekend, you get another fight in, you get a win. All of a sudden, it's late in the year, and Dana White's Contender Series calls. Is that something that you want? If realistically, you think maybe this year that could be a possibility?
Of course, I will stay ready for this for sure. Short notice UFC sometime like any fight, like any lady pull down, then white content. I'm ready for fight. I'm a fighter. So of course, like if good for LFA for me, let's do it. For sure, I will fight, take my rest, and back for the gym and keep my work because I will be like ready for anything. Like LFA call me, UFC, done white content, whatever. I will stay ready for this.
All right, got one last thing before we wrap things up here today. How's Chris Sideboard doing? I always have to ask that question whenever I see you there. Chris is obviously one of the best women to ever do the sport, has a huge following. Just what's the latest with her? And I know you guys, I'm sure, are probably working really hard in the gym right now.
Yeah, she's great. Now she'll wait for Kat Zingano, but I don't know what's happened. Kat Zingano closed the fight with another lady, so I don't know what like the next step. But she always ready for fight. So let's see what's happened. But she's great and train hard. Let's see what's the next like caption for this.
All right, Dione, appreciate all the time today. Last thing before you head out today, plug your social media so people know where to follow you at. You have any management or sponsorships or anything like that that you have to plug? Take it away. Floor is yours.
Yeah, of course. Like follow me my Instagram, Dione Barbosa MMA. Thank you for like my teammates and this camp like so awesome with me. CBD Solution like sponsor me, and that's it. Like watching me Friday, February 10, LFA 152.